Born in Delft, Netherlands, October 31st, 1632, and buried December 16, 1675. After his baptism, a record at a local church, Vermeer seems to disappear for nearly 20 years. Johannes Vermeer is one of the most highly regarded Dutch artists of all time. He was an artist who created paintings that are amongst the most beloved images in the history of art. His paintings are known as about only 36 of his paintings survive, but much of his life remains a mystery. These rare works are among the greatest treasures in the world's finest museums. Vermeer began his career in the early 1650s by painting large-scale biblical and mythological scenes. His father was a weaver who produced fine satin fabric. He was also an active art dealer. By 1641, the family was able to purchase a large house containing an inn on the market square. Vermeer inherited both the inn and the art dealing business upon his father's death in October 1652. By this time, however, Vermeer must have decided he wanted to pursue a career in painting. In April 1653, Vermeer married a young Catholic woman. This union led him to convert, in which he was raised to Catholicism. The couple moved in with her mother and would eventually have 11 children together. There is no record of who he may have apprenticed under, or whether he studied locally or abroad. Vermeer definitely had at least a friendship with leading Delft painter Leonard Barmer, who became one of his early supporters. In the early 1650s, Vermeer might have also found much inspiration back within his native Delft, where art was undergoing a rapid transformation. In 1670, Vermeer again was elected head of Delft Painting Guild. Vermeer's late style is crispier in character, with greater atmospheric clarity than that found in his paintings of the 1660s. The careful modulated tones and colors he used in those early works gave way to a more direct, even bolder technique. About the 1670s, for example, he used sharper, defined planes of color to convey a sense of emotional energy. Vermeer struggled financially in his final years, due to a large part the fact that Dutch economy had suffered terribly. The country was invaded by France in 1672. Vermeer was deeply in debt by the time of his death, and finally he died in 1675, left behind a wife, 11 children, and enormous debts. Vermeer famous, Vermeer's fame was not widespread during his lifetime, largely because his paintings were collected by local patrons and because his creative output was small. Since his passing, Vermeer has become a world-renowned artist, and his works have been hung in many prominent museums around the globe. Despite how much he is admired today, Vermeer left behind a small legacy in terms of actual work. These are his paintings. Thank you.